Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to have ourselves a freaking day. Let me let you guys get inside of my brain for a second. It is March 21st, I want to say. And this is my first weekend that I'm not leaving London since I started abroad. I get so many questions how I'm a student, but I'm also traveling every week. So I'm traveling on the weekends. So I usually leave on Thursday because I only have class Monday through Wednesday early afternoon. So we'll leave either Wednesday night or Thursday early, like we're leaving our apartment at 5 a.m. or earlier. So I seriously have not had one day abroad that hasn't been either traveling in a different country or at school all day. Because when I do have class, all of my classes are 3 hours long because we meet once a week. So that being said, as I'm sure you can imagine, my life has become a mess. So we're gonna use today together to get back into the productive working life that I need. It's Thursday, so I have the rest of this weekend and next week until Thursday when I'm traveling again. So I just need to become a person. There's so much stuff that has been building up that I need to do. I just cleaned up my room. My throat always hurts after I clean up my room, whether it's at school or home or here or wherever, because of all the dust. So I'm gonna go up, make a lemon drink, and also have some vitamin C because I am sick, if you can't already hear it in my voice. I just got home from 10 days of travel, which is another reason why I just need to sit down and get stuff done. And then we're gonna sit down together and make a to-do list for the rest of the day. Wait, also forgot to mention this, but when you're traveling a lot, the last thing that's on your mind is eating healthy and feeling good about yourself, whatever, because a priority of mine is wherever I go, I want to eat the local food. And I think so much of culture and history is through food. So I really haven't been paying attention, nor do I want to have. I don't regret this, but I really haven't been paying attention to my health and how I feel. So we're gonna be getting back on the health grind together. Also, not so shameless plug, I am always listening to my playlists, and my newest one is called A Road Trip. This is my pile of laundry that I have to do, so let's do that. So now it's time for my personal favorite part, which is the to-do list. So as you guys may remember from my journaling video, I am a freak about lists. Typically I'm making my to-do list while I'm doing other things that requires me to pay attention to something else and not do what's on my list. I'll be sitting in class, or I'll be on the tube and I don't have service, or I'll be walking around, whatever it may be. That's always when I think of everything that I have to do. So usually I'll just write it in a list, especially if I'm sitting in class. I'm not gonna organize it because it's really just what pops into my head as I'm sitting there. So I'll just write a big long list. Now that I have the day and I have more time to actually organize my thoughts and actually get stuff done, this is how we're gonna do it. Here's my beautiful journal, got it at Flying Tiger. Also, so important, if you want to be a list freak like me, you have to be a pen freak as well, part of the game. So if you guys like thicker pens, you should watch my back to school essentials with Amazon, because I showed the best thick pen ever. Still love that, but I didn't bring any with me. I'm recently on a skinny pen moment. So this is the Muji pen 0.38, super thin and fine. So we have a ruled paper, ideally college ruled. I hate the wider ones. Since we have more time today and we can actually sit down and organize ourselves before we go and actually start to get everything done, we're gonna make categories. So our categories are, we're in a game show. School, obviously, so important. YouTube, also very important because that is how I'm financing this semester. So YouTube for me, that's just like my work. So like maybe we'll make that a work category, but that's basically emails, blog, videos. That's all under like YouTube or work. Then we have personal. So obviously you can tailor what categories you make to whatever is important in your life, but that's what we're gonna do now. So I never ever ever force things on my to-do list, and I also just write things down that I need to like get out of my head. So I can write down really stupid things like call mom or like text this person this thing. That's because I'm an awful texter and it takes me 10 years to respond. But the whole idea of that is don't try to make a hierarchy before you write down your list. Just get everything out of your head that you have to do. So I'm gonna just start going in and writing down like different categories, whatever comes to my head that I know that I want to get done today. Okay, so now that I've gotten everything out of my head that I know that's just been stressing me out this morning that I want to do today, now I go to my to-do list from yesterday. Again, I'm a list freak. This is just yesterday. I like to always make new lists because even though I didn't complete everything on here or check everything off, first I know that I did a bunch of this stuff without checking it off. Putting it on a list just helps me like organize it in my head. And I also know that some of these things aren't as important or other people did them or whatever it may be. So I just like to make new lists every day because creating just a super long list becomes intimidating and you probably aren't gonna get any of it done because you don't know how to organize it in your own mind. So now that I wrote down what's on my head, sitting here at this moment, I'm gonna go through and see from yesterday what I still have to get done and kind of organize that. Okay, so now that all the stuff that at least I'm thinking about now is on my list, this is kind of the organized list that I have. The next thing that I always do is I star what absolutely needs to be done today, because even if it's not too long of a list or if you organize your list, whatever, it can still be intimidating and you don't know where to start. I don't like ordering things just because if I get to a cafe or whatever and I'm really not in the mood to do something and I skip it and whatever, I've tried doing that and I just don't like doing that. The most important thing for me is picking like 5 to 6 things that I know that I need to get done ASAP during the day, and then I'll try to complete the rest after that. So I'm gonna do my stars right now. Okay, so I basically just started almost everything on my list, which is okay for days that you know that it's like a work day. That's okay to star a lot. If you want to go psycho like I usually do, you can write down if like where you're gonna do it, or if you need your computer, or if you need internet. Just because for me, I'm always traveling around, especially in London. There's a lot of places that I don't have internet, whether I'm traveling to an airport. Yeah, that's kind of the next step. You can get super organized. I like to just stop at the stars though. That's what I've been doing recently. And then I'll just look at the stars now. One of the things that I start is I want to shower today because I'm going out tonight. I know my hair takes a while to dry, so I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna head to the cafe and we're gonna start getting work done. Yeah. Just another tip before I hop into the shower also is think about the timing of things. So just think about like everything you're doing. So I'm gonna be in the shower, so I'm gonna charge all of my devices so that I don't have to worry about that at the cafe. Another thing, I put my laundry in this morning so that when I come back after the cafe or even before I leave, I can put a new load in. So everything that's gonna take a while, try to do those multitasking, because that will save you so much time so you don't just have to wait around. I'm gonna put together my bag and then we're going to head out to the cafe finally. So I've been here for like 3-4 hours. I'm starving, but I don't want to spend more money today. So I'm gonna go home, make some food, and then keep working at home probably, which I hate doing. But the other option is paying for food somewhere in this area, which I don't want to do. So let's head in. Hey, back from the cafe, ate my dinner that I showed you guys. So we are going out tonight, finished most of the stuff on my to-do list, but the essays I have to do this tomorrow. But yeah, we're having a night. Okay, to end this productive, healthy vlog, I am going, it's the next morning, I'm going to a workout class called Fly Kick. Yeah, we're gonna go do that, run some more errands, and then I'm gonna end this video.